it's Birdman, and here we are for another special edition. I've got today with me Laura Higgins. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Now you're with the White Mountain Tuition Support Foundation.
I am.
Is that correct? Mm-hmm. And what you do is raise monies and funds for kids to be able to
go to private schools. Private school tuitions are paid through your tax credit dollars. You give your tax credit dollars to me because I'm a certified school tuition organization.
Okay.
And then students apply to our organization for scholarship help.
Now, just so people understand, a tax credit means that you owe this money. You're going to pay this money anyways.
You're going to pay this money anyway. So when you get your taxes, you think about this all year, right? And you figure, well, I'm pretty much going to owe the same thing I did last year.
Right.
And so you figure, well, I'll give to White Mountain Tuition because if I take this tax credit, I'll get the money back.
Okay.
So the state, believe it or not, they will give you the money back.
Very cool. Awesome. So how do you do it?
So you can do it online. Our website is www.whitemountaintuition.com.
And we'll put that link down below, just so you just click on it.
Or you can just give a call.
Okay.
And you can use your credit card, or I will push it through online for you.
Okay.
So, or you can send a check.
Or you can send a check.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's still people doing that. I don't know who they are, but I know they exist.
You know, it's very interesting. About 6 years ago, Rob, we went with online giving.
Right.
Everything had, up until that point, been done by check.
Right.
And I thought, oh my gosh, people aren't going to...
It's cool. We'll put it up there. Might get some extra people, right?
Yeah. But, every year, fewer and fewer people do it by check.
Right.
But you can still do it by check.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to explain? Can you explain some of what you do and how it benefits the families? And where does the money go? Because it's always a question. People are like, well, I donate to this, but where's the money go?
The money goes directly to private schools.
Okay.
For students' tuitions. The money has to go to scholarships.
Okay.
It cannot be given for registration fees or uniforms or books or curriculum or anything like that. It has to go to their tuition dollars.
Okay, the point I was getting to is that your name is White Mountain, so it...
Yeah. Okay, so there are very few private schools in the White Mountains.
But it stays up here. It's not going to like schools down in Maricopa or...
Well, in some cases, like if a kid graduates from East Fork Lutheran.
Right.
And then they go to, what's a Lutheran Academy? Arizona Lutheran Academy is a high school in Phoenix.
Okay.
And so we can give scholarships for that kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we usually follow a kid if they go to a private high school.
Private high school.
Also.
Right. Okay.
But there are no private high schools up here.
Nope, there are not.
So we have to go off the mountain for that. But in general, we only give to schools up here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So pretty straightforward. It's tax dollars you're already going to spend. You get dollar for dollar back. It's not a 50% or 60%. It's not a deduction. It's a
100% credit, dollar for dollar.
Yes.
And people say, oh, gee, what if I don't have the cash flow? And I say, well, you must have made plans to pay your taxes. But if you plan to charge your taxes,
right,
you can actually charge this tax credit, file your taxes, get your bill, and you will already have gotten your refund before you get your bill. So you can pay it, and then you can close the account.
Very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And I wanted to bring up the fact that you guys can keep your tax dollars up here. You can instead of wondering where they go to.
Right, that's my whole point. Yeah, where are they going?
To roads and all kinds of crazy things that Maricopa County spends money on.
Right, right.
you can actually keep your dollars up here in the White Mountains, and you know that 100% of it stays up here.
Awesome. So once again, it is Laura Higgins with the White Mountain Tuition Support Foundation. Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Hey, it's Birdman. Just want to remind everybody, we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Rob. Bye.